Thanks for staying with us, and welcome back. And Chris, welcome back to you.
Thank you. It's nice to be back.
Chris is going to be with us. We're doing a couple of weeks on fitness, flexibility, those kinds of things. Pete Popovich, well-known Island Golf Pro, is going to be with us next week. But Chris is going to kick us off this week talking about some of those things that you can do to get your body ready before you get out there and actually start playing.
What we'd like to do today, Daniel, is we'd like to show everybody at home ways to go ahead and get their muscles warmed up. In other words, give you some muscle activation exercises so before you put that club in your hand, all your muscles are warmed up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start high and work low. So we're going to start with the head region first. So if we put our hands right on our side, we're going to take our head, we're going to slowly turn it to one side, we're going to go down and touch our collarbone, come back up and right to the middle. And we do that 3 times to each side, down, up, and back to the middle. Okay, and then we go the other way, down, up, back to the middle, turn your head, down, up, back to the middle. We have people do those 3 or 4 times each.
Is it bad that my neck popped about 6 times?
We're not going to go ahead and elaborate on that right now, but we're going to hope you get a little bit more mobility in there, and that's going to help everybody get a better shoulder turn, give them a little more mobility up here in their neck. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start working with the shoulder region. We're going to have you take your hands, press them in. These are called palm presses. Hands right together, and now we're going to go ahead and point your fingers out, and then point them all the way back in. While pressing in. Out, in, out, in, and then we go ahead and spread our fingers apart and do it. Keep pressing in, out, in, and do about 5 to 10 of those going out and in, and you'll start to feel it right up here in your rotator cuff and in your forearms and your fingers, and like I said, we're waking up the muscles there.
Wow, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah, I already feel it.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and start working the shoulder region even more. We're going to take our hands, put them here by our side with our palms up, and we're just going to lift our elbows up as high as we can.
Straight back.
And bring them down. Up high and down. Up high and down. Take your hands and turn them in. This is how pitchers in baseball do exercises in 3 different positions for all the different pitches they have to throw. Up, down.
Is that right?
Up, down, and palms down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Now you take your hands.
A little bit different feel.
They do. That's why we rotate the hands, because we're waking the muscles up. We're getting everything active.
Interesting.
Right in front of you now with your palms up.
Like cradling a baby.
You bet. Lift them up. A new father you are. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Down. Up and down. Up and down. Now turn your palms in. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Palms down. Up, down, up, down, up, and down. Feel those right there?
I do. I'm already actually working up a sweat.
You
Don't
can
know
go
if that's
ahead
bad
and feel
also.
those shoulders working.
Well, you know, and I know that having relaxed, you see so many amateurs, especially when they, address the ball. I mean, they are like this.
That's right.
Their shoulders are so tense. That's really
They're not balanced.
It's paramount, right? They're not balanced and they're really stiff. That's paramount in a golf swing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. We want to have as much symmetry as possible.
Relaxed shoulders too.
As much symmetry. Okay, this next one we're going to have you take your fists. Put them right here on your temples. Now bring your elbows together for me. Yeah, there you go, right there.
This is a little odd looking.
Bring it right together and hold.
Now what are we doing here, Chris?
And hold. We're bringing the shoulder blades forward, which enables us to get a nice turn with our shoulders when we go back and to help us get all the way through.
Wow.
When we do the follow through.
Boy, that really feels
Next
tight.
one, let's go ahead and get our feet apart. Lock your fingers. Push your hands all the way up. Now, turn as far as you can to the left. Turn as far as you can to the right. Come back to the middle. And put your arms right down. And do about 3 or 4 of those. Push it right up. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Back to the middle. And down. And they can do a lot of those to go ahead and get their arms and their shoulders loosened up with a little bit of rotary motion.
Yep.
Okay, the next one right here. We're going to put our palms right there so they're facing outwards.
Okay.
Now we're going to take our arms and we're going to bring them back as far as we can. And as you can see, I can get them back there and touch them.
Wow, you sure can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even close.
And that goes ahead and gives our shoulders mobility going this way, right here.
Right.
Okay. So that's a great way to make sure that we go ahead and have hit our shoulders on these, and this way, because if we get injured in our shoulders, shoulder injuries take forever to go ahead and heal. So we want to make sure not only are we building them up, but we're going to go ahead and make it so they become more or less injury resistant. So
well, I'm really feeling also a stretch in the pecs. Wow.
You're going to feel it all over. But like I said, these are exercises to go ahead and make sure that we're covering all parts of your body. Okay. Next exercise, little side stretch. Put the rod up over your head. We're going to pull to one side so our hands and our ear are together, our arms are our ear together. Now just kind of Slowly bend yourself over like that.
Oh,
right there.
wow.
Yeah.
That's tight.
And
oh,
right up.
man.
So they can do about 4 or 5 in that direction. And then go the other way. Right down. That way right there.
I'm sure the camera's going to show how much more flexible you are than I am.
Well, you give yourself time, you'd be surprised how much better you can get.
You know, those
but
muscles
we want to make
stretching,
sure you can do that, because when we swing the club, we're stretching out my right side here on the backswing, and on the way through, if I'm going to maintain my posture, I'm stretching out my left side, and if I can't do that, I'm going to pop right up.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
A couple more they can do at home now to go ahead and start getting the lower body. The first is what we call an overhead deep squat.
Okay.
The rod goes over our head, and as you can see, I go all the way down, keeping my feet flat on the ground.
Oh,
and as
flat.
You can see,
okay, yeah, not a chance, brother.
Yeah, keep your
not
feet
today.
flat on the ground.
Yeah, that's not happening.
And up.
Wow.
That's called an overhead deep squat. That
oh,
helps
I was
you stay in
thinking
your
the
posture.
first time I went down, I was like, oh, this is
no problem.
easy.
But when you go ahead and keep your feet flat on the ground, go ahead and take yourself down. Keep going.
Oh my word, that makes.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
And you can feel how that kind of hits once again some muscles that help you get warmed up.
No
People
question.
that struggle with this one can use a Swiss ball at home, the bigger ball, and put it against the wall and slowly lower themselves down using a Swiss ball and rolling it on their back there.
That? Well, what a bunch of great stretches. I mean,
so those are some that definitely go ahead and help you get warmed up for the round. And there's many more you can do, but those are some of the core ones that'll go ahead and help you get your body ready for the round.
Chris, if viewers want to learn more about these stretches, how do they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me at the Island Golf Schools, and you can go to our website, islandgolfschools.com, and get in touch with me there, and I'll be happy to send you a copy, or you can come visit us and I'll show you in person.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Tremblay. Hey, man, thanks. You
Thank
were a star today.
Thank you for being.
It's always great to have you. Guys, that's all the time we have this week on Golf Weekly. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.